Hello there, lovelies. It's Lily Vet with Flow for Balance, and today we're going to do a sweet, slow grounding release. What will you need? You're going to need your mat, maybe a blanket to cushion your knees, and of course, your beautiful self. Go on ahead and round those things up, and I will see you here in a few minutes. Welcome back. It's Lily Vet with Flow for Balance, and today's practice is going to be a nice, slow, and sweet grounding release. You're going to feel super wonderful after this practice. We're really going to go ahead and stretch those muscles. You're going to feel super flexible afterwards, or it's going to help you to build your flexibility. If you're not there yet, don't worry about it. Don't be judgy or critical about yourself. You're going to do the best that you can, as you always do when you come to the mat. It's going to be slow, so nice slow flow, nothing fast here today. Nice and easy, super sweet, ooey gooey. So we're going to start this practice on our back. Coming into Supta Baddha Konasana, nice cobbler's pose, soles of the feet coming together. Start to let the shoulders release. You can either have your hands out to the sides, or if you want to go ahead and deepen the stretch a little bit, bring your arms overhead. Start to let yourself just ease into your mat. Let your face relax. If you feel any tightness in the jaw or the face, maybe wiggle your jaw or open and close your mouth. If you feel any holding in your shoulders, or that you feel that you're scrunching them up to the ears, just let them release and let go, melting into the mat. Today's practice is slow, easy. And as always, remember to just do the best that you can. Let's get about 5 more breaths here. What is it that you want to tell yourself as you practice? Perhaps think about a word or a phrase that you can continue to repeat to yourself. Deep inhale. If your arms are above the head, go ahead and take them down beside you. If your eyes are closed, gently blink them open. Use your hands to bring your knees up to the center. Bring your knees into your chest, into wind release pose. Opposite hand to opposite wrist, or opposite hand to opposite elbow. Go ahead and let your left foot come down onto the mat. We're going to come into half happy baby. So peace fingers around your big toe. Let your leg go out to the side in half happy baby. And you can just let your left leg flop out to the side. You can let your foot come onto the side if you'd like, or just let your sole of the foot be onto your mat. And that is entirely up to you. You can let your left hand be on the hip bone or come out to the side. In this half happy baby, working on that flexibility and stretching this right side of the body, perhaps opening and closing the leg here. Tuning into the breath. Letting both shoulders just release into the ground beneath you. Maybe if you want to just come into stillness, let that right arm rest on the inside of that right leg so that you open out that side of the body a little bit more and make that stretch a little deeper. So breathing into that side of the body. Take a deep inhale. On the exhale, let's bring that right leg over onto the left thigh. We're coming into reverse pigeon or figure four or reclined pigeon, however you want to call that. And then either hands behind the thigh or in front of the shin, whichever is most accessible to you in your practice. Maintaining your head, neck, and shoulders down on your mat. Keeping in mind that this is a sweet release for flexibility, to go ahead and just loosen up the body, stretch it out. If you have any tightness, you're gonna start to feel your body just kind of give in to the stretch and loosen up. One more deep inhale. On the exhale, let's bring that left foot down on the mat. Open out your arms into a letter T. Deep inhale. On the exhale, let's let the legs fall over to the left into Ardha Supta Gomukhasana. Make sure that that right knee is pointed up toward the ceiling, preventing the knee from collapsing to the floor. Working on your IT band and still on that right hip, really coming in nice and deeply into that right side still. Thinking about that word or that phrase, keeping it in mind, repeating it to yourself, releasing any judgments or criticism, finding a sense of safety and compassion on your mat. Take a deep inhale, let the legs come back to center. Uncross that right leg. Take a deep inhale, bring your arms behind you and let them rest here in this constructive stretch. Allowing the back to perhaps arch a little bit here. Nice deep inhale, and then exhale, bringing the knees back in toward the chest. This time let's take the knees out wide. One more deep inhale. On the exhale, let's take that right foot, bring it down, and then peace fingers around that the left toe. And let's extend that left leg out into your happy baby here, your half happy baby, and allowing for that right knee to just open out to the side however you'd like. Right arm out to the side or on your hip bone, whatever you'd like here. If you just let that left arm rest on the inside of your left leg, it'll create additional resistance here and allowing you to stretch a little deeper, or you can just open and close the leg as you feel this stretch nice and deep. Every time you come out, that stretch is definitely a little deeper. Up to you. Remember, this is your practice. I'm only here to offer some suggestions and guidance. But you make this your practice your own, right? Nice deep breaths. Deep inhale. On the exhale, just go ahead and cross that left leg over to the right thigh. We're coming into that reclined pigeon here. Deep inhale and exhale. Bring that leg up. Hands either behind the thigh or in front of the shin, maintaining your neck, head, and shoulders on your mat. Thinking about your word or your phrase. Take a deep inhale. On the exhale, let that right leg come down to your mat. Open out the arms in letter T. Another deep inhale, and then on the exhale, let the legs come over to the right into Ardha Supta Gomukhasana. That left leg pointed up toward the ceiling, getting deep into your left IT band this time. We are asymmetrical. You might feel this stretch entirely different. It might be a little harder, it might be a little easier. Whatever it is that you're feeling, breathe into that stretch. Breathe into this area. take a deep inhale, start to lift the leg. On the exhale, all the way up. Let's release this leg. Inhale the arms all the way back, and then exhale, nice soft arch in the back. Take a deep inhale. On the exhale, let's flatten the back and tilt the pelvis up and bring the legs out. We're going to go into banana pose, which is a great pose to help you. If you have any back issues, this is a really great pose. We're going to take the legs over to the left corner of your mat, and then go ahead and bring that right leg to the corner of your mat. Now we're going to do the same thing with the upper body. So we actually form a banana. So left shoulder now, taking it up, bring that left arm over the head, and then take that right arm over the left. Now, without feeling that right hip rolls over to the left, if you can cross that right ankle over the left, then go ahead and do that. Otherwise, if you feel that you're rolling over to the left, just leave the right ankle and the left ankle next to each other. So figure out where you are in your practice and just do that. This can be an intense pose for people, so if you feel that crossing the ankles is too much for you, definitely just leave your ankles side by side. That's perfectly fine. Always remember that as you're doing your own practice, you can always come in and out of poses as you feel the need to do that. Take a deep inhale, start to release your arms down, and then go ahead and take the legs and bring them back to center. Let's do the same thing with the upper body. Bring the soles of the feet onto the mat, and then gently wiggle side to side. Nice little windshield wiper. We're going to do the same pose, banana pose, on the opposite side. So reset your body, tilt the pelvis under, make sure that you're in the center, extend the legs out. Now bringing your right leg over to the right corner, and then go ahead and bring that left leg to the corner. Now right arm and shoulder, forming that banana shape, right arm overhead, and then bring your left arm overhead. If you feel that you're not going to roll over to the right, go ahead and cross that left ankle over the right, making sure that this left hip stays down. Otherwise, ankle next to ankle. Start to deepen the breath, really feeling this stretch work on your lower back. Really works your visceral organs as well. Feeling the spine working, left side body stretching. Deepen the breath. Relax the jaw. The skin of the face, go ahead and soften it. Take a nice deep inhale. Bring your left leg back to center and then your right to join it. And then go ahead, start to bring your hands down beside you and then your upper body back to center. Soles of the feet onto the mat. And then nice gentle side to side with the knees in windshield wiper motion. Deep inhale, and then on the exhale, let's turn onto our bellies. Our elbows are going to be in line with our shoulders. All 10 toes on the mat. Lift your upper body up, rolling the shoulders back and down into Sphinx pose. Take a deep inhale and then exhale. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders, squeeze your elbows together. Inhale into Cobra. And then on the exhale, push back into a tabletop position. Nice side to side or whatever movement it is that you need. We're going to do a nice little shakti flow here, tuning into our feminine energy, coming into stillness. Your knees and your hips are in line with one another, so inhale, cow. Exhale into an active child's pose. And then inhale, come into Cobra. And then on the exhale, curl the toes under and come into a down dog. We're going to be here for 3 breaths. We're going to do that again 3 more times. Coming down. Inhale, cow. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale into Cobra. And then exhale into down dog. 3 breaths. Coming down, inhale, cow. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, down dog. last time here. Inhale, cow. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Come down into Sphinx pose. Bringing your right knee up and your knee and ankle are in line into half frog, holding upper body up, rolling the shoulders back and down. Your option is to just go ahead and let the head lower down if you'd like into a resting pose. So you could be like this. Nice deep inhale. On the exhale, bring that leg in. Take another deep inhale. And then on the exhale, let's repeat on the right side. Knee and we're repeating on the left side, right? So your knee and your left ankle are in line with one another. Still lifting up nice and tall here with your upper body, your shoulders rolling back and down. Squeeze those shoulder blades down. Relaxing the face, the jaw. Deep inhale. On the exhale, both legs together, bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Nice deep inhale. Come all the way up into cobra, nice and tall. And then on the exhale, pushing back into child's pose. Bring your hands beside your elbows. And then exhale, bringing it up into thunderbolt. Inhale the arms all the way up. On the exhale, go ahead and side bend over to the right. Inhale, center. And then exhale, side bend over to the left. Inhale, center. Bring the hands down. Go ahead and twist the wrists on the way down. We're going to go ahead and take that left leg forward, and we're coming into half hero here. You're going to allow for this left leg to stay forward. You're going to bring your hands back. You can stay tall in half hero if you would like, or you can actually come back. So I'm going to bring myself forward a little bit. So you can stay tall in half hero, or you can allow for the body to come back. Let the head hang back a little bit and stay on your elbows. If you want to come all the way back and you can do that, that's up to you. I'm just going to stay on my elbows. Deep stretch here in the quads. Take a deep inhale. If you're on your elbows, exhale onto your hands. If you are all the way down, please start to come up. We're going to go ahead and bring that right leg all the way over. and we're going to cross over with the left leg. Bring your left arm behind you. Inhale the arm all the way up. And then on the exhale, hook it and cross over. If this pose is too difficult for you, just go ahead and come into rest easy pose and give me a nice twist here. Take a deep inhale, and then on the exhale, release. Taking the right leg out, coming into half hero on the left side. Deep inhale. You can stay tall here if you'd like in half hero, or you can start to lean back however deeply you want to lean back. Give me 2 more breaths here. If you're all the way back, start to make your way up. Exhale, pushing up, coming into half Lord of the Fishes, bringing that left foot underneath. Otherwise, you can come into rest easy pose, bringing that right leg, crossing it over, right arm behind you. Inhale, left arm up, and then on the exhale, you can either go ahead and bring that right knee in, or you can hook it, up to you. Doesn't always have to be the same on both sides, right? We're asymmetrical. You might be a little more flexible on one side than the other. That is okay. We're not robots. Take a deep inhale, and then on the exhale, release. Let both legs come in front of you. Good flex of all 10 toes. Inhale the arms up. And then on the exhale, just go ahead and reach with a nice straight back. If you want to bend your elbows, you can. Maintain your back nice and straight. Deep inhale, looking at the toes. On the exhale, just go ahead and walk it back. Bringing your left hand behind you. Let's inhale the right arm up, looking up toward that thumb. And then on the exhale, go ahead and cross over. You can either bring your hand over to the outside of the calf, outside of the ankle, or outside of the edge of that left foot. So straighten out your back, holding it here, keeping your feet nice and flexed. So we can go ahead from here and take it on to revolved heron pose if you'd like, or you can stay right here. You're gonna make that choice. Take a nice deep inhale, and then on the exhale, let's lift the leg and then reach back with your left hand. Take a deep inhale and then exhale. Everything comes down. Release the hands. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, it's cactus the arms. On the inhale, go ahead and let everything come down. Look down. Go ahead and let nice little side to side of the neck. and then look forward. Let's go on the opposite side here now. Inhale up. And then exhale. Remember, you are reaching outside of the calf, outside of the ankle, or outside of that edge of that right foot. Nice straight back. You can choose to stay here. We can go into revolved heron at this point. Take a nice deep inhale. On the exhale, lifting and reaching back now with the right hand. Thumb is up. So we want to make sure that we have a nice straight back. So if you need to bend the knee, that's perfectly fine. What we're looking for is a nice straight back. Take a nice deep inhale. On the exhale, let it all come down. Release. Take a deep inhale. And the exhale, walk it back. Take it all the way back. Inhale up. Exhale down. Let's come onto our knees. I'm going to take my blanket, bring it forward just a little bit. Spreading your fingers as wide as you can, pushing out and up and away from your mat. Trying to think that perhaps you're putting some of your weight more into the palms of the hands and the fingers as opposed to the wrists. Knee and hip are in line with one another. Go ahead and press that right foot back. Take a nice deep inhale. On the exhale, knee toward the chest. And let's place that foot all the way forward. Try and leave that ankle and knee in line with one another. And if you need to take that back knee back a little bit, you can do that. You can come up high, you can take your hands down, whatever you'd like right here. Just kind of ease into this pose. Take a deep inhale. On the exhale, come up a little higher. Bring your left hand on the outside and then reach back with the right. We're going to go ahead and we're going to turn all the way to the left, coming into a nice side lunge on the left. Nice deep inhale. Side lunges on your right leg. We're turning to the left. Hands can be down or they can be in prayer. You decide. Nice deep inhale. On the exhale, coming back to center, you're going to bring your right foot to the edge of the mat. Let that knee come back down again. Let's take the right toes and bring them out at a 45-degree angle. You can stay nice and tall here in lizard, or you can come down onto your elbows. Inhale, bring the hands in. On the exhale, push up. Let's toe heel that foot over to the left side and come into pigeon. Extending that left leg back, nice and tall into that back bend. And then exhale, coming all the way down. Your level of comfort. inhale, bring the hands in toward that right shin. On the exhale, let's push up, come back into all fours, tabletop position. So perhaps side to side to get a little release here. Let's reset the body here so that we can do all of this on the left side, extending your left leg out. Take a nice deep inhale. On the exhale, bringing the knee in toward the chest and then bringing that foot forward. So you can take that right knee back a little bit more if you'd like. Pushing the chest and the heart forward. You can be on your fingertips. You can go ahead and have your hands on your knees, whatever you need right here. Deep inhale. On the exhale, coming up onto this left knee, bringing that right hand on the outside of that left knee and reaching back with your left arm. Deep inhale. On the exhale, we're going to do that side lunge now on this left side, turning to the right. Remember, you can keep your hands down. You don't always have to have your hands in prayer. That is entirely up to you, right? It depends on where you are in your practice. You can bring your hands in prayer. You can keep your hands down. Your practice, you decide what it is that you want to do. Taking a nice deep inhale. On the exhale now, coming back to the top of your mat, bringing your right knee down, getting your left foot to the outside of the mat, and then turning your toes at a 45-degree angle. You can stay nice and tall here, or you can come down onto your elbows, up to you. But wherever you are on your mat, remember that your mat is your safe space. You are concerned only about you and what you are doing on your mat, right? It doesn't matter what anybody else is accomplishing on their mat. The only thing that matters is you. No criticisms, no judgment. It's all about you and how this journey about where you are on your path of life and yoga is, and where you want to be, where you want to go. Take a nice deep inhale, bring your hands onto the mat if you are on your elbow, push up, exhale, and then let's heel toe this left foot all the way over to the right and come into pigeon, extending that right leg out. Bring your hands out beside you, push up into a nice back bend, and then exhale, take it down. Your level of comfort. If you don't want to come all the way down, you don't need to. Take a deep inhale, bring your hands in toward that left shin. On the exhale, pushing up, let's make it back to that tabletop position. Bringing that left foot in and gently side to side or whatever it is that you need. And then making our way back down onto the mat on our back. Nice and gently coming down, nice and easy. Our feet coming in. Deep inhale, and on the exhale coming into bridge pose, holding it here. One more deep inhale, and then on the exhale, taking it down. So your choice, we can come either into a shoulder stand or into plow. Just one little inversion for this practice. Take a nice deep inhale, bringing your knees into your chest, and decide where it is that you want to be. Taking a deep inhale wherever you are, gently start to come down, bringing your knees into your chest, making some small circles in one direction, and then taking those circles into the opposite direction. Let's let the left leg come all the way down onto the mat. Flex all 10 toes. Take that right knee over to the right shoulder and hold it here. Bring that right elbow nice and close to the body. Deep inhale, and then on the exhale, let's cross that right knee over for a nice spinal twist. Extend the right arm over to the right. You can look to the right. Deep inhale, exhale, bring everything back to center. Bring both knees in, and then coming forward and back. This is really great for your digestive system. Now extending the right leg long, flex all 10 toes, deep inhale, and then on the exhale, taking that left knee over to that left shoulder, left elbow nice and close to the body. Relaxing the face, continuing to breathe. Deep inhale, just relax the toes. On the exhale, cross that knee over to the right, extend your left arm over and looking to the left in this nice spinal twist. Deep inhale, start to bring the knees in toward the chest. Exhale, take both knees in. Opposite hand to opposite elbow, or opposite hand to opposite knee, you decide. And you can either stay perfectly still or you can rock side to side, whatever you want here. We are winding down. Take a nice deep inhale. On the exhale, let's go ahead and bring the legs down and turn to your side, or however it is that you want to come up. Go ahead and do that. Coming into rest easy Sukhasana pose, bringing your right hand over to the outside of that left knee, and then nice and tall, give me a good twist. Inhale. Exhale through parted lips. Let's do that on the opposite side. Left hand over on the outside of that right knee. Inhale, nice and tall. Exhale through parted lips. Coming back to center. Inhale, both arms all the way up. On the exhale, let's twist the wrists on the way down. Maybe you want to shake them at the bottom. Bringing your hands into heart center. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale through parted lips. The teacher, the light, the love, and the imperfections in me, honor, acknowledge, and accept. The teacher, the light, the love, and the imperfections in you. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me for this practice. I really enjoyed doing this easy, slow, grounding, sweet flow with you guys. I hope that you enjoyed it too. If you are not subscribed to my channel, I hope that you consider doing so and you join me for more practices. I have all kinds of links of practices so that if you're short on time, you have a nice short practice, and if you have the time to join me for a long practice, you can do that as well. It is my pleasure to always serve you. And until next time, you take care and be well. Bye-bye.